going on? Welcome. This is our inaugural video. I think we'll call it the Salmon Chase Disc Golf channel.
Alright.
Something like that. So we're starting here at our local course. We're just gonna play a practice round with you guys. If you'd like to see anything specific, let us know. We could do like an in the bag for each of us. We've got a practice basket. We could do horse, fun games like that. So just let us know in the comments. It's gonna be a rough start, but we're just gonna have fun out here and we're gonna take you guys along. So
Skadurfy durf.
alright, so this is my second shot right here. The basket is just down there in the woods. Gonna give it a little upshot with my zone. Let's see how this. Let me see if I hope get the camera angle. Yeah, I'm gonna move it over here actually. Alright, we'll try that. Okay. Upshot with my zone. Just gonna flick it right into the tree line. Or I'll throw it right into the ground. Break. Alright, we're back with the zone again. Just gonna do another upshot here. Hopefully get close to the basket for my third shot. A little long. There, it's in the water. So here, we're finally up to Sam's drive. Just gonna tap it in after hitting the cage.
This is my drive. It is. You know they always say your favorite putter is a driver. Am I right? All right.
Here's my
That's a 2.
comebacker for bogey.
Oh!
We'll collect that up for a double. That's too bad. So, forgot to mention on the first tee pad, but we're playing our local course, Woodmansee in Salem. I did already say that, but what I was gonna say is it's a very interesting course because there are 9 holes, but for each hole there are 2 tee pads. So on the second back 9, I should say, you play from an alternate tee pad, throwing to the same pin from hole 1. So not many courses that I've played at are like that, so that's kind of unique about it. They're all par 3s, no longer than 360 feet. Yeah, but we're just walking hole 2 right now. I'll put some pictures up of the hole breakdowns. I think we're gonna do that on the next hole too. And Sam's keeping track of our scores on UDisc, so I'll put that down there too. It's like a little box over here or something. So yeah, see what's up.
3-shot swing. Hole 2. After the nice 3-shot swing on the first hole, I'm at 1 under. Chase here's at 2 over. Next hole's looking at 290. I'm gonna throw my Star Leopard 3, and can't wait to make another birdie. Leopard 3, about 300 feet. We're just gonna stick it. A little left, but we should have about a 40-footer.
That's a good
that I'll
fight.
just make, so we're good.
So something Sam failed to mention was there is a mandatory on this left side of this big tree right here. Yours truly is known for hitting it. So what I'm gonna do is just throw a nice forehand flick shot. Just try and get it right down the middle. The basket just follows this path right into the woods.
And by hitting it, he means
Going
that
to the
tree
right of it.
right there.
So we're just gonna throw it right down the tunnel. Hopefully get close. A couple garden trees down there too.
Come on, baby, come back. And that is what we call parked.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So there is a tournament here on Father's Day, June 20th this year. My dad and I signed up for it. We're gonna play in it. So I'm kind of considering this a little bit of practice. You know, we're gonna have some fun too. We're gonna try and do our best, obviously, but we're really excited for that. And we got a couple courses nearby too that we really like. There's one in Kaiser, just about 15 minutes north of us here in Salem. There's one in Dallas, a couple in Corvallis. So if you guys want to see more courses, more hole breakdowns, stuff like that, please let us know. We'd love to hear from you guys, all of you guys. So yeah, just let us know in the comments what you guys would like to see, and we'll try and keep up with the content as best we can. So yeah. Oh, Sammy for birdie.
It's gonna be 2 for 2. It's what I do.
So that was about, I would say,
Sorry, guys.
35 feet out, maybe 40 feet. This is my birdie putt.
Let's walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 33 feet. You did drill it.
Hits the tripod like a jerk.
I did hit the tripod.
Par save.
Tripod trifecta, you know?
Without a shadow of a doubt, Sammy sinks it. Okay, we're starting on hole 3. Let's see, I should be 1 over now after that birdie. Sam's sitting at 1 under. Hole 3, it's just a dead straight shot right down this basically double Mando gap. I'm just gonna chuck an AVR 3, just let it flip up a little bit and then coast as straight as I can. And it's probably about 260 maybe from here. We'll fact check that on UDisc, but it's a pretty simple shot, but the double Mando does make it a little bit challenging. So I don't know if you can see over the mound, but this big green bush right in the middle, it's literally right behind that. So I'm just gonna try and huck it right over top of it. AVR 3, AVR X3. It's just an AVR 3. Okay.
And that is moderate, we'll say.
I hit the gap, but it didn't go straight as I wanted to, so it hyzered off to the left. But it should give me a look for the 2.
Going with the proxy. The proxy don't miss, okay? I'm gonna hit a tree. You threaded the needle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you hit a tree. I might chase.
So Woodmansee, it's a really not too hard of a course. We got a couple technical shots that really require some skill, but I mean, it's pretty easy to shoot low, but it's also really easy to shoot high. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but we're just walking. You'll see pretty soon here too, we're gonna get right in the thick of it in terms of trees. That's probably the most technical part of this course. But let's see, we'll set up a nice angle for Sammy here too. Not a bad layup. Parked it right under the basket.
We got Chase here.
So we're at my lie. This is my drive. I'm probably still about 40 feet out, but got nothing in my way. Let's see if I can sink this for the back-to-back birdies.
We'll see here. He's looking at about 35 feet. Oh, and he gets basket checked. That is just ruthless.
All right, so a couple tap-ins on hole 3 for par. Not too bad. So we should still be sitting at, I'm 1 over, Sammy is 1 under.
Yes, sir.
Hole 4 is such a cool shot. I'm really excited to film this one, but yeah, man.
Right, we're here on hole 4. Chase is 1 over. Sammy's 1 under. I will be throwing my Buzz mid-range. I'll make that stamped, obviously. My GPS is telling me about 140. It's playing about 212, 220. Uphill. We just throw a big old hyzer out there.
Oh no. So there are a couple shots you could do. You could do a little hyzer flip up the middle, maybe a forehand flex if you've got the right disc, but I'm just gonna throw my Paul McBeth zone. Same line as Sammy, except I'm gonna miss the tree. It should hit the cage.
And that is so far left, I didn't even know you could go that far left.
That's not that good.
If they just missed that tree. Because the zone, whenever I threw it, either went way over here or way left like you are, so far left. The buzz gets a little more straight of flight and then it just dies on the left. And it's such a better... I saw it, don't worry about it.
All right, Sammy's got some distance for his second shot. See if he can.
Big distance, no foot placement.
Fake me out, dude.
Good enough.
He's up there. That's a tapping.
Looking at a putt here, tree is in his way. I don't think there's a high chance here. The tree is indeed in his way. He's using a Warden, which goes dead straight, and he's trying to give it a hyzer flip. I just don't think it will. But it did. I am wrong. This does not happen often, but I am wrong.
Got it. So that was a pretty good putt. Puts me at even par, I think. Coming to hole 5, it's a pretty tricky forehand flick for Sam and I. It plays about 200 feet downhill. It's a really cool shot when you get it right. A lot of trees to hit though.
I don't have a problem with my flicks. Just him.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
You said it was a tricky forehand.
oh, shit.
Little forehand with a P, make a bet, zone.
Throw the zone. Well, try not to flex it, but it's probably going to turn over.
Oh, the tree actually helped him. Get under yourself. Oh, not funny. Got my D1, my boy KJ. You're the best, baby. You're my man. I drilled a tree. I drilled it. It's not a tricky forehand though.
13 speed from about 8 feet. No. Skipped up there.
Tricky putt going here. He is going with a big Annie around the trees. Didn't quite get under itself, but that is easy par. All right, we are hole 6 now. Score update, even, 1 under. I'll be throwing my proxy on a slight flip up. The hole is dead straight. I don't know if you guys can see the band. It's playing about 260. Like I said, just dead straight. A lot of tree trouble. About a 30-foot gap to throw through. And that is just awful. All right.
You'll find out.
Sorry, I'll make par. That's what I do. A little summer.
So I'm gonna go with the Buzz SS. I'm gonna try and do the same shot shape that Sam was trying to do, just a hyzer flip up to flat. There is a creek right here, so if you get a hold of any of these trees, you're in the drink. So let's see if we can rock this right down there.
He did rock it, but it is just too high. That is going to be a
miracle tree.
very short tap in.
So I don't know exactly how well this audio is going to turn out. Yeah. So if I need to put subtitles on, I'm sure I could do that with ease.
That will be hard, yeah. Watch it.
Yeah, we'll just have to spend a couple hours at the desk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to say thanks for sticking around and watching. We'll make a
recording. Okay.
We'll make a second video for the back nine. So if you guys are interested in that, it should be posted relatively soon after this one is filmed. But come up to Sam. So here's Sam's second shot.
We're gonna try something kind of silly with it. We're gonna go with a roller.
Hole 6 today.
Just about perfect.
Yeah, that'll be a putt. And here's Sam's shot for par.
Routine, baby. Tapping my birdie. Sorry, Sam.
We're making moves. So we're coming up to hole 7. We'll do a little score update. I believe I am 1 under, and Sam is also at 1 under. So we're tied coming into hole 7. Hole 7 plays about, what was it,
27.
327. Pretty wide open shot, but when you get about 250 feet in, it closes off and you have a bunch of guardian trees. So I'm just gonna throw a nice hyzer flip up and let it coast right in, see if we can make something. So I'm gonna throw my drift, my streamlined drift. Like I said, just let it flip up a little bit. As you can see, it's pretty guarded down there. Pretty tight shot. Not a lot of room to mess up when you get all the way down there. A couple shots you could do. You could do wide hyzer around this big tree. But I think we're both gonna try and shoot right up the middle.
It's gonna flatten out. Needs to get down. Well, he is in
Didn't
there.
hear a single tree hit after the initial leaves, so I think I'm down there in the gap.
I got my D1 for KJ. I'm also going for just a straight gap. I like throwing a real higher speed. Don't have to put as much effort into it. But I'm gonna pull it anyway, so it doesn't matter. If that gets up, it would be really good, but it didn't, so it's bad.
He almost had it just a little bit high, and that was in the gap.
We're just gonna go D1. It's a 12 speed on this this like 320 foot hole. Got to get this through the initial gap with a hard skip off to the left.
You nailed it.
About perfectly. I think I just hit the pole.
Little deep, yeah. So hole 7 does play as one of the harder holes here at Woodmansee, just because of this late guardian tree action, I guess you could say. Really easy to get up to it, but fighting through it, as you can see, it's just a mess of trees. So, see what we can do here.
That is heartbreaking.
That would have been a good birdie. That's probably 25 feet out, but that tree, I had to straddle out to it. Sam's gonna tap in his par real quick. Not a doubt.
We're here on 8. It plays at about 320. It's not super long. I guess it's in the short pin here, so it's probably playing about 240. It's a big difference, but I'm going to be throwing my enforcer that's way more overstable than it should ever be, and going for a hard skip off to the left.
That looked pretty good.
Pretty good. It got a little long, so it didn't get the skip, but not bad.
So there is some construction here. It'll be here for the next couple months. So hole 8 is playing in one pin position, and hole 9 down the hill is playing to the second pin position of hole 8. So it's a little bit weird for the next couple months, but we'll just have to make do. So this fence typically isn't here, but I'm gonna go with the same type of shot Sam went with, just a huge hyzer, hopefully a skip in and past this guardian tree.
Skip.
A little deep, it didn't hyzer out as much as I wanted it to though. So here's my Thunderbird right here into these woods. Here is hole 8. This is another position for hole 8, but when we get to hole 9, we're gonna throw to this one because of the construction over there. Sammy's still looking for his disc. We'll check in for these birdie putts.
Aiden with an awkward stance. Putt for birdie.
Oh, sit. We found Sammy's. This is his birdie putt to take the lead going into hole 9 here today. Let's see if we can sink this.
Not today.
Weak side, spit out. It happens. Par for me. That's a bogey. Too bad. So sad. So, turns out I'm even par after that bogey. You are 1 under. How are you feeling coming up to hole 9 and going into the back?
I'm the best there ever was. You know, I just wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. So, I will take the W for KJ, of course. And, you know, the back 9, it's not my strongest suit, but it will be today.
Very bold statements. Let's see if you can hold up your words. Walk the walk instead of talking the talk.
Well, I didn't learn to walk till I was 5.
All right, hole 9. It's in a new location due to the construction, so it's probably about 250, I would say. I'm just gonna throw my DX Rock 3, let it turn over. The sun is right in our faces, so this will be tricky. Like I was saying earlier, I'm even par now. Sam's sitting at 1 under. So this is gonna wrap up the back 9. Let's see how we do. Front 9, shit. So I'm just gonna do a little backhand turnover. Hopefully hit the gap, miss the tree.
Real quick, the basket is right in here.
I can't see what I'm throwing because of the sun. Lift up.
That's looking good if it gets through everything. He's looking at a birdie
I think
putt.
that's right behind the tree. I don't know, it might be blocked off.
D1 because I've thrown it so well recently.
Just right on the fringe. Not bad. All right, so Sammy found her discs. Apparently they're right on top of each other, right behind this tree. We're gonna see if we can make these birdie putts. Bit of a missed opportunity. So that brings Sam down to 2 under.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna stay at even par going into the back 9.
Yes, sir, you are.
So, real quick, thanks for joining us today. We're gonna make another video showing the back 9. The sun is setting, so hopefully we get all of our filming in before it gets too dark. Like and subscribe, share with your friends. Thanks for joining us. This is the start of a crazy fun journey. So.